People are afraid of when people they love die and things start moving around in their houses or creepy things start happening. And there are people that swear out they saw people that they knew were dead. You think about it today. And I'm going to go and conclude this conference, but I intend to do another part of it because that's all. I can't. I'm just here. I can't make up anything. I can only pour out what's been poured into me, but I do have more to say. But I feel I'm being restricted right now, so I have to go and conclude this conference. Like I said, I can't sit here and make something up. If it's not poured into me, or if I'm not permitted to speak on it, I'm just gonna assume it's for a later time. But I want somebody out there to think about what I said. And I do intend to come back and address the issue of these viruses that have taken over people's lives and this bacteria. And I want to address the issue that looking at it from Father's perspective, or trying to look at it from Father's perspective, is not what you all think. These are living, breathing, thinking organisms. And they just want you to be their host. And Adam's sin is what caused actually things like that to become your enemy, I believe, because when Father in the book of Genesis during the creation, I believe Father created everything within those days of creation. I could be wrong, but that's just my thought. Nobody has to feel and think like I do. But that's just what I feel. And Adam's sin made everything enemies with everything else in this world. Um, it's been told that even in our eyelashes, there are organisms that live in our eyelashes. We have organisms that live all over our body. Thank God we can't see it, but there are things that, from what I've been told, live on our bodies and consume our dead skin cells if you look under a microscope. So it's like everything is a host for everything else in this world. Everything is doing one thing, trying to survive and live. The virus that they call the AIDS virus is trying to live. I was even told, I don't know how true it is, that it can hide itself. So it has an intellect. Bacteria has an intellect as well. People say, now how can you say, I can say it? Because it knows what to do to destroy people. Humanity, it has formed itself as an enemy, an adversary. That's why Jesus would cast it out. Because sin affected everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. The trees, the grass, dogs, cats, lions, tigers, bears, sharks. Why do you think when you go swimming in the ocean, a shark sees you as food? That's an enemy. But you're in his territory. So how angry can you be? They got to live somewhere. I'm not saying people shouldn't be angry if they had shark attacks. I'm not saying that. I'm not being insensitive about that. Because we all should be able to enjoy the water. But also what you must understand is that original sin made almost everything enemies with everything else. Look at how men and women don't get along. And you would think men and women would. I mean, it's like men, a lot of men don't even have an attraction to women anymore. And vice versa. And according to the Holy Scriptures, things are just going to get worse and worse in this world. And yes, evil is real and good is real, but as it pertains to this matrix, there are a lot of things I feel like we're just in a controlled experiment. Nobody has to agree with me. Nobody at all. But that's how I feel about it. The more that I sit and think, and I'm a very deep thinker, it just makes sense. And remember, Father said, seek my face. That means seek him out. Talk to him. If you're curious about something, ask him. I'm looking at a picture right now of somebody that, let me turn it off and try to put it in front. I had this little whale up here, you guys. I was going to do something with it, but I changed my mind. It's a whale. Maybe I'll do it in my next conference. I'm sorry on my cameras, but let me. Should I get this picture from the camera? I was going to do something with it, but I just flipped the picture. But if you all can see, let me try to keep my finger out of it. This is a picture right here. I don't know if you all can see that, but that's shrimp. See the shrimp in the plate? And that's the man's hand holding the plate. Okay, it looks like shrimp. Is that shrimp or mushroom? Hang on, y'all. I don't know what this is. No, this is mushroom. But anyway, I think these are mushrooms. But anyway, it was something that was living. And even if it was a plate of shrimp, um, it was something that was living. And now it's being consumed by a, I don't know if the word is host or whatever, but the shrimp fed on something. And then something is feeding on the shrimp, even though this is not shrimp. I think these are mushrooms. Now that looks like mushrooms, doesn't it? Those are mushrooms. It's about to make me hungry. But anyway, that's all I have to say, you guys. I can't give any more than what I've been given. But I do intend on coming back and holding further conferences on this, because we're going to take it to a higher level this year. We're going to try to. We all remember, life is all about advancing and educating yourselves and just giving people food for thought. And I in no way trying to press my views on anybody or how I believe on anybody. I just like to give people food for thought. Just things to think about versus the things that you've been taught or things you've been force fed. Okay? So with that said, God bless you all until next time. And I hope something that I said has assisted somebody out there that's in a state of depression and being oppressed, and you feel like life isn't worth living, or you're tired of this planet, you're mad with God, and you hate everybody. Hey, calm yourself down. Calm down, calm down. You might say, well, why? Why? I got to calm down. Because God said, behold, I make all things new. And with that said, God bless you all until next time. Look forward to it.